go to 1A Division 1, the largest six-man classification. Of course, we will see where these teams stack up, starting with number 10. How about the Spring Lake Earth Wolverines, ranked for the first time in the preseason as a six-man program? Still new to the six-man game, DCTF thinks this is the year the Wolverines make the big leap as they return every starter. Spring Lake Earth, the number 10 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football.
Very nice logo, by the way.
Number 9. The Panthers of Abbott are the number 9 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Coach Terry Crawford's squad surprised us last year, but with terrific depth, outstanding experience, and strong pedigree, they won't sneak up on us again. Abbott is the number 9 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football, followed by the Eagles of Lakey are the number 8 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. It's easy to forget that they're a young six-man program, but this year's senior-laden Eagles bunch may be the best one yet. Lakey, the number 8 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Number 7.
Blum!
It's the Blum Bobcats. This might be Coach Cooper Thornhill's deepest squad, as Armando De Hoyos leads what is one of the six-man best defenses. Keep an eye on Blum, the number 7 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Unveiling the 1A Division I rankings here on Texas football today as we move into number 6. The Jonesboro Eagles are the number 6 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. They are short on experience with just 2 starters back, but Ian Schoaf leads the way for Eddie Gallegos' steady-as-she-goes program in 2021. Into the top 5 we go. The Red Devils of Rankin are the number 5 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. They are not just a barbecue powerhouse. The Red Devils boast strong depth, with Braxton Kirkland leading the charge, and could be a dark horse in the rough and tumble Region 2. Number 4, the Westbrook Wildcats are the number 4 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. One of the biggest surprises in Texas high school football last year. We don't think it was a fluke. Jimmy Roberts and Shema Stark lead a star-studded group of Wildcats. Westbrook begins the year number 4 in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Number 3. The Tigers of May are the number 3 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. After coming up short in the title game last year, the Tigers are hungry for another chance, with Caden Hawk guiding the Region 4 favorites. Number 2. The Borden County Coyotes are the number 2 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Trey Ritchie is starting almost from scratch, but with just 2 lettermen back from last year's state semifinals. But super sophomore Ishmael Rodriguez is the next big thing. Keep an eye on Borden County. They're the number 2 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football, which leaves only one team, the number 1 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. It's the defending champs, Sterling City. The defending state champs start where they finished last year, with Damian Calderon and a strong group of seniors returning, making them our pick to win the 1A Division I title. There you have it, the 2021 preseason Texas high school football rankings for Class 1A Division I. Of course, we have expanded rankings and predictions for every district in the state. If you go to texasfootball.com/subscribe and get your copy of the 2021 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. There you have it. The 1A rankings. Tomorrow, we are going to reveal the 2A rankings.
Yeah,
So
and those rankings are always fun when you have one that has a new state champion projected, and then one that, it's hard to argue Sterling City, and I think most people would agree with that.
Sterling City, I think, starts a year, although I would say that, I don't know. Last year, they obviously made a great run.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to have a big target on their chest this year.
Yep.
And they also have to go through what I think is the most difficult region.
Yes.
In Region 2. So
I think that's the one thing about 1A Division 1 is they all end up, all those top 10 teams typically have to go through each other.
Well, and let's be honest. Like I'll be honest. Like if I was sitting here and do not gamble on high school football. But if I were to bet some M&Ms,
yes.
If I were to wager my M&Ms against your M&Ms on a team to win the 1A Division I state championship right now, you know what my pick is? It's May.
Yep.
And that's because they're on the other side of the bracket. Because I think they're the favorites in Region 4. I think that if you're talking about getting there and then it's a 40-minute game, May would be the pick. The problem, like the thing with that is you take a look at our top 5, right? Rankin, Westbrook, Borden County, Sterling City, all Region 2.
Yep.
Only one of those teams can get out of their own region, let alone get to AT&T Stadium, where they have to play a team from Region 1. So for me, I look at that, and I would say that, yeah, I think that Region 2 is definitely the power nexus in 1A Division 1. And as a result, if you were saying, okay, who is the surest thing
to get into
there,
game?
just get there, I think May looks really good, especially Caden Hulk back.
They did that last year, 1, and then 2, the experience of having those guys, even though they didn't necessarily play as well as they wanted to, the experience of getting to AT&T bodes super well of knowing what they need to switch if they get back there again.
So there you have it.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe.